Did you know Chuck Norris didn't die? He took the Grim Reaper's job.
That's good. There's been a lot of tributes to that man,
There have been a lot of Chuck Norris jokes going around.
and most of them in good taste.
I haven't heard any that weren't in good taste.
Yeah, I haven't either.
People liked Chuck Norris.
They did.
Going through some Chuck Norris jokes.
No.
You know, Chuck Norris doesn't do push-ups. He pushes the world down.
Do you have a bunch pulled up?
No, I don't. Rachel had never heard him before.
Really?
So I was telling her about him, and she goes, like, 'cause they're Chuck Norris facts. They're not jokes. They're facts.
Right. Chuck Norris facts.
I was like, yeah, you know about Chuck Norris facts, right? And she goes, I'm not a nerd like you. And I was like, wow, throwing shade right away. And she goes, well, facts like what? I was like, no, they're just Chuck Norris facts. She goes, I don't get it. Okay. Chuck Norris counted to infinity twice. They say that underneath Chuck Norris's beard, there's not a chin, there's another fist. When Chuck Norris enters a room, he doesn't turn the light on, he turns darkness off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, she got her first sample of those.
Fun.
Yeah.
Did she enjoy them?
She did.
Or there was a lot of eye rolling?
No, she liked them. Hello and welcome to episode I didn't check again of the Watch It Bro podcast. I think it's like 64.
It is 64.
But as always, I'm Tristan today.
And I'm Marshall.
And today, speaking of today's, we're going to be talking about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 1990 movie.
Woohoo!
That's a solid reaction to that.
Did that come through?
Marshall woohooed.
Oh. Did you hear it?
I heard it.
Well, then Craig heard it.
Probably, yeah, you might be right.
If you hear me do something, Craig does too.
Usually, yeah, that's the case usually, most often than not. But here we are, recording day, talking about Turtles.
Turtles, Ninja Turtle. A movie that came out due to the popularity of the cartoon that came out in 87.
That cartoon is solid. Finley loves it.
It is. They did a really good job with that.
Yeah, they did. But speaking of pizza,
What?
so I've been craving pizza for like the last month.
Okay.
And I've been good. I haven't had the pizza. Well, last night was my Friday at work. We decided to order pizza.
Any particular kind of pizza?
I like the thin crust New York style where it's all gooey and doughy, right?
Okay. I mean,
Saucy and cheesy, and you're just like, "Ah, delicious."
like the opening scene of Ninja Turtles 2.
Accurate, yes.
Yeah, I don't remember if you've seen that one recently, but it was just a shot of everybody eating pizza in New York for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, no, it's great. I like that style of pizza.
Yes. Did you get that style pizza?
We got thin crust, crispy, apparently.
Yeah, I was just gonna say thin crust is crispy.
Yeah, mistakes were made. I was unreasonably mad at how awful Pizza Hut's thin crust pizza is.
I mean,
Imagine pizza on a cracker.
yeah, that's what most thin crust in the chains are.
Garbage.
I mean, if you're expecting pizza like the Goofy movie and you get a cracker, yeah, I can see you being disappointed.
Angry.
Yeah.
Unreasonably angry.
Yeah.
I texted my buddy about that, and I was like, "Hey, man, I think I've been in a calorie deficit for too long because I got unreasonably mad about subpar pizza." And he responded with, "I don't think there is such a thing as being unreasonably mad about bad pizza." And I'm like, "That's fair. That's why I turned to you. You're supportive. I like you." But legit, like after dinner, I kept getting more and more like, man, that pizza did not satisfy my pizza craving in the slightest bit. And I was like, I was this close to ordering Domino's because they have a New York style.
Is it a pizza craving or a bread craving?
It's a pizza craving. I want the cheese. I want the gooey dough. I want the sauce.
Okay.
It's not a bread craving.
Well, since we're talking about pizza, specifically Pizza Hut and Ninja Turtles the movie, I would be remiss if we didn't touch on
Domino's, because they had Domino's pizza. They like Domino's pizza. The Ninja Turtles like Domino's pizza.
They
Not sponsored.
They do like Domino's pizza in the Ninja Turtles. However, On the VHS version of the Ninja Turtle movie from the 90s, there was a Pizza Hut commercial that came before the Ninja Turtle movie that is always part of the watching experience for me, except last night because I watched it digitally.
Me too.
Do you remember this Pizza Hut commercial
I do.
about the kid in right field?
I remember the song.
Yeah, it's a popular song.
Yes.
But
It
yeah,
didn't
that
it
was
didn't feel like the same watch without that commercial.
it it really did it. I
It
mean,
did
I saw the movie in theaters last year too. Went for the
Did they have
25th.
the Pizza Hut commercial?
It did not have the Pizza Hut commercial, which I fair it's on the big screen, but that commercial had always been part of the part of it growing up. You got the kid in right field saying he's doing the important job, and
Kicking butterflies or
yeah,
whatever he
kicking butterfly.
maybe he kicks the ground and a butterfly flies by.
There's definitely a butterfly in the commercial. He kicks the ground, but
I combined the
um,
2.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But that always stood out to me as part of the whole Ninja Turtles experience watching the movie. And like you said, in the movie before the movie, you get a Pizza Hut commercial, and then in the movie, you get Domino's.
Yeah, they really messed that up.
I'm like, hey, what? I don't know I mean, maybe they both sponsored at one point, or it's just a New Line Cinema thing. Like, hey, here's the Pizza Hut commercial, but or Pizza Hut's like they put Domino's in the movie, or maybe right before the movie.
Right, so people
With,
put it on the
with
VHS and they're like, "Oh, we should get pizza. Let's order Pizza Hut."
yeah.
And then they'll see Domino's and they'll be like, "Oh, I got nothing."
Yeah, like, "Oh, man, Pizza Hut right up front, let's order pizza, then we'll watch the movie. Oh, they're eating Domino's in the movie. We'll have to get Domino's next time, but we already have Pizza Hut now."
And then they'll watch it the next time and be like, "Oh yeah, let's get Pizza Hut."
And
It's
they
like, "Oh
start
no,
singing
we
this
screwed it up again." And they'll start
they
singing
start
the
singing
song.
the song. "I play in right field. It's important, You gotta know how to catch. You gotta know how to throw."
That's why I play in right field, way out where the dandelions grow.
Maybe he doesn't kick the dandelions, he's just singing about it. That being said, I didn't watch it last night.
I did not watch it either, but I have it on VHS, so I could watch it.
I do have it on VHS too. I should have put it on. But anyway, that's something I wanted to touch on. And now the movie starts and we can get into it
Let's
proper.
get into the specs. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was directed by Steve Barron, who also directed Coneheads,
That's awesome.
but he is a very popular music video director. I don't know if you noticed that before.
I did not know that before.
He directed such movies, music videos as Billie Jean
Okay.
by Michael Jackson, The Summer of '69 by Bryan Adams.
It was the summer of '69.
I'm cutting that out. Money for Nothing by the Dire Straits, Africa by Toto,
Do, 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 do.
and Take on Me by Aha.
Take on me. Don't sue us.
So these are based on characters created by Eastman and Laird, if you didn't know.
Yes.
I think Netflix
I don't
has a
think our listeners
special
would know.
on I think Netflix has a special on how the origin of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. You should check it out. It's far more interesting than our podcast.
Wow. I mean, you're not
You know,
wrong, but don't tell people to go away.
in addition to our podcast, like listen to us because we're funny. They're interesting.
You're playing fast and loose with the word funny there.
It just reminded me of Firefly for a second.
Oh, yeah?
When Kaylee and Wash are walking, and Kaylee's like, "The captain seemed funny to you this morning," and Wash is like, "Oh, come on, everyone knows I'm the funny one."
Did we do the Firefly update?
No, we didn't.
Did you leave that in?
I did,
Okay. Did you?
but we did not talk about because the
I
day we did not talk about the
Oh, that's right, because it didn't come out when we were done.
right, and we did not discuss the update on the Firefly revival.
Well, if we think about it, let's do it at the end of this, because I know the people care.
Doesn't matter to me.
Okay. You do it now. No, we're doing specs. Go.
This movie only has 2 starring credits according to the Wikipedia. Marshall's one-stop shop for information. Marshall's
No.
favorite one-stop shop for information. But are you mad?
No. Who are the two starring credits in this, according to the Wikipedia?
According to the Wikipedia, starring credit number 1 is Judith Hogue,
Okay.
who you might recognize from a little show called Nashville.
I haven't seen Nashville, so I don't.
It's such a fun show.
Yeah.
Great music. And then after
But
her, what? Sorry. Wow.
I was, I was gonna say, but she did star in a movie with Robin Williams called Cadillac Man in 1990.
Did she?
Yes.
No.
And as a big fan of the Ninja Turtles himself, Robin Williams gave her advice on how to play the character.
Really?
There's the first fun fact of the episode. I did not say fun fact. Fun fact. You can put that in front. Make it seem like
I
we know what we're
can.
doing. You won't.
I won't. I will not. I will not. Secret. That's a long time. They did replace her.
Yes.
That's okay. After her, we have Elias Koteas. Are you good with that one?
Yeah.
Who you might recognize from Shutter Island or A Very Harold and Kumar 3D Christmas.
What are these things you're picking?
Everyone likes Harold and Kumar.
Yes, but he was on 140, or he's 107 episodes of Chicago PD.
No, he wasn't. He actually was.
He was.
But it's kind of becoming my thing to give really obscure
Yes, yes.
credits to people.
And since it's Chicago PD, he was also in the mix of the other Chicago shows, Chicago Fire, Chicago Justice, and Chicago Med.
This movie was released March 30th, 1990.
Are you gonna say anybody else that's in this movie?
When they come up,
Okay.
do you want to give credits to our turtles?
I was going to, but we can do that when they show up.
This movie was produced on a budget of 13.5 million, but raked in a towering 202 million at the box office. And now Marshall is going to introduce us to our turtles.
Oh, is he?
Yes, he is.
Why is he going to do that? I
Because
thought
I
we were going
told
to
him
talk about.
to.
I thought they were going to talk. We were going to talk about it when they came up.
No, go ahead.
No, no, no. You do your thing. Okay. So let's see. In no particular order, we have Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, and Michelangelo. There's our turtles. I think I'm way funnier than I actually am.
Yeah.
Okay. So Leonardo in the suit is played by David Foreman. David Foreman also plays a thug foot soldier that we see at some point in the movie. I will point him out when we get to that scene in the movie.
Who?
What do you mean who?
Sorry, I was reading my notes and I didn't listen to you one bit.
I see that. Do you want me to start over so you can hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
David Foreman played Leonardo in the suit. He was the stuntman that did all the performance for Leonardo. He also played a foot soldier, a maskless one, in the movie. When bring it up when we get there. Uh, the voice of Leonardo is Brian Toshi. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Donatello is played by Leif Tilden in the suit. He also played a foot soldier later in the movie. And this is a theme. All the stuntmen in the suits actually played other characters in the movie
Oh,
to
good.
have dual roles. Yeah, and the voice of Donatello is Corey Feldman himself
I was wondering where
from
he's
Stand
gonna
by
show
Me.
up. Rachel keeps bugging me to pick that movie.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I think I've seen it once.
You've oh, we
That
definitely have
and
to.
My Girl. I've never seen My Girl.
I've never seen My Girl either, but I know what it is about, and I'm cool not
No
seeing
interest in me too. That's what I'm like. She's like, you need to watch My Girl. And I'm like, I know what happens. I'm not watching that. Why would I do that to myself?
I don't want to get invested and cry. No.
Yeah.
Um, the stunt actor for Donatello got injured partway through filming, and they brought in Ernie Reyes Jr. To finish up the rest of the movie as the stunt double for Donatello. You may remember him from such films as Surf Ninjas.
Or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2.
Yeah, but we haven't done that one on the podcast yet, so they might not remember.
You might not remember. If we haven't done it, you don't remember. Marshall's theory. Blame him.
But theory, I'm just. Oh, jeez.
Continue.
Hang on, I lost my notes. Josh Pace played Raphael in the suit. He also played a passenger in the cab, which we'll see a little bit later. What?
I liked that scene.
Yeah. It's a good one. And the voice of Raphael, huh, Josh Pace also provided the voice for Raphael.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Do.
I think Michelangelo is rounding it out.
Yep. Michelangelo rounded it out. My note tab closed out.
Always great when that happens.
Oh yeah. Robbie Wrist played him in the suit. He would also play. Hang on. Like Raphael, actually, Michael Sisti voiced Michelangelo and was in the suit as well.
Okay.
And he is a pizza delivery man in this movie.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And since we're touching on the turtles, let's talk about their weapons.
Okay.
They have weapons,
They do have weapons.
and their weaponry is not accidental.
No, because it matches what's in the cartoons and the comics.
Yeah, good job.
Thanks.
So Leonardo, he has the katanas, and they symbolize leadership and responsibility, represent the discipline for his personality as the leader. Raphael has the sais, which are mainly used for defense, being that Raphael is very hot headed and aggressive. It fits him to have a defense weapon that symbolizes patience.
Okay.
Michelangelo has the nunchucks, and those symbolize focus because of how difficult they are and how dangerous they are. So, by him being the party animal, chaotic character, his weapon causes him to have to focus to use properly. And then Donatello uses the bow staff, which represents creativity.
Okay. Interesting.
Yes. Well, Marshall.
Before we continue on, just gonna say Splinter the Rat
Oh, yeah.
was voiced and puppeted by Kevin Clash, who also did Elmo and Baby Sinclair from Dinosaurs.
He voiced him too.
Yes.
That's cool. Well, we open up with the Pizza Hut commercial, the New Line Cinema logo, because Marshall loves them logos.
And New Line Cinema always invokes a special feeling.
I think you talked about this in a previous episode where you're like, oh, the New Line Cinema, you see it and you're like, oh, is it Ninja Turtles? Today it was.
It was,
Or this
but
time it was.
I mean, they were the forerunners of martial art ninja movies.
They were. They were.
Surf
They
ninjas, surf ninjas, three ninjas, Ninja Turtles. You could always expect some type of action movie with New Line Cinema back in the day.
yes, they definitely found their niche in martial arts movies.
Yep,
You didn't get the Boy Meets World reference.
I did.
You just let it go. That guy talks about he talks about Boy Meets World too much. I'm just not even gonna. Sure. But we start out with the New York City landscape. Gotta love that landscape.
We do love that landscape.
And then you get to the New York City streets, and it's so 1990, 1990s New York, 1980s.
It is.
It's, I mean, everything you would picture in.
Yeah, I mean, if you watched a movie in the '80s, early '90s, that took place in New York, this was what you saw.
And okay, so what gets me is like I caught an episode of Friends the other day, and
The clean side of New York.
I mean, you got. I wasn't gonna put it like that. I was just saying, just the way New York City, the representation of New York City changed from the 80s and early 90s to the early aughts.
Yeah.
Just completely different.
Yeah, I'm sure New York changed a little bit around then too, but I mean the depiction of New York changed a lot with probably the sitcom and how they depicted it because you had Friends, you had Mad About You, um,
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld, all these shows that took place in New York, but it wasn't a gritty movie version of New York or what we're used to seeing. It's like here it's a sitcom, we can't have it be super bad. What's the best city in the world apparently? So
Yeah,
Um, so yeah, I mean that could have contributed to the perception of what New York was.
yeah. It is. It's interesting how it changed and how drastically it changed and how quickly it changed too.
Yeah. Although, but they kept us pretty grounded with shows like Law and Order and seeing the gritty parts of New York there.
Yeah, thanks, Law and Order. Anyway, but yeah, we're seeing the New York streets. We get a news reporter lady talking on a TV because apparently New York City just has a bunch of TVs on all over the place.
Yeah, you just see them in windows all over the place.
And we get a pretty cool wallet theft here.
Yeah, yeah. This kid, this little this little redheaded kid. Who stands out in a crowd.
He's the he's the one that needs the practice.
Yeah. Okay.
But we
Not
he still
not
he's
not to jump ahead too much, and by jump ahead, I mean in Ninja Turtles 2, there's this scene where Kino has to steal a bunch of bells off this mannequin to become a gang member. There's no way this kid Danny's doing that.
no, they really step it up in the second one.
Like, okay, we know what we're up against. We can't just have punk kids. We need actual kids that can do stuff.
Well, before they were unopposed. They had a it was I mean, it sets up what this
I know.
crime syndicate is, and it's numbers and it's confusion.
Yeah, yeah, and that's all brought up in the newscast.
Yeah, they talk about it. We see we basically get a crime montage here.
Oh yeah, and we get the worst wallet handoff ever. He just for
Yeah,
those of you
no.
who can't see him, he crossed his arms because that's what the kid did in the movie.
So yeah, so they got this wallet and they're passing this wallet like back and forth. Not back and forth, just like from kid to kid to kid to kid to kid. So it's just lost
Yeah,
in the chaos. And then you get, I'm gonna call him Danny. He's waiting on a corner, looking suspicious, holding this wallet. And then he crosses his arms with the wallet sticking out, and he's just like looking around. Does anyone see me? Does anybody notice me? Is there a Tim Hortons around here? I don't know why he wants a Tim Hortons, but
just that's Canadian.
they got Tim Hortons in New York, don't they?
No,
I thought they did. I thought it was
at least
close
not in
enough.
1990.
Fair. Those are Dunkin' Donuts here.
Okay, that's more appropriate.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a I mean, this kid's a professional criminal.
Yeah.
And then the impressive one to me was the box truck.
Yes, which as a kid, I didn't realize how impressive that was.
Yeah, I just thought,
You're like, oh,
because you're
that's
not
fast, cool. You're not really
well,
aware of spatial awareness and what it takes to move stuff until you're an adult and you actually move stuff and know what a truck can hold.
right, and I had no idea how big the truck when you're a kid, you're stupid and don't pay attention to things either. So like he's got the two other boxes sitting on the tailgate kind of the
Yeah,
truck while he goes and has the guy sign for it. And so you're not as a kid, I don't know, I know I was never looking deep into the truck to see like how big the truck was and how full it was. So it's like, oh, they took his other boxes. It's like, no, it's a it's an 18-foot box truck that was full. And they cleared it out in a minute
if that.
and being
He was at
generous.
the door for like 20 seconds.
Yeah. But yeah, the we get a whole crime
But
montage, a
it's
couple
it's
good
still
ones.
it's still fun.
And the lady loses her TV while she's watching it.
Yep, she looks away and all of a sudden, yoink. She looks down, the guy's like
Is it Danny
running
again?
away. Huh?
Was it Danny again?
No, no, that one wasn't Danny.
And it's just
But we did see
it
Danny loading up a van.
yeah. But I mean they really set up that this crime spree has taken over the city and like and nobody's safe. So like and I'm watching it and I'm like, there's a lady on the third floor of a fire escape.
Yeah.
At what point is like Shredder like, you gotta go get that lady's TV, go climb up the fire escape, yoink her TV, and Hall Keister?
I mean, I don't think he's giving specifics on what to steal. He just says steal it all.
I guess, but I'm like, someone had to be like, go get that TV. But if it's me, it's like, what? That's that's ladders, and TVs are not small in the '80s. Even a small TV is not particularly small.
No, no, that was like a foot and a half by a foot and a half by a foot and a half. That's awkward to carry.
It's a cubic foot, and it weighs probably 20 pounds. It weighs probably more than my 65-inch TV does,
Yeah. Man, they made them thin and light.
didn't they? I remember having to move like, oh, I remember picking up a TV for free back in like 2007 or something like that from my buddy, and he's like, it's an old TV, okay, and so I think you can do it on your own. You might need help. It's a 27-inch. I was like, oh, that's huge. I mean, a 32 was definitely a two-person job.
Yeah. Yeah, those are big.
Yeah, and and I have a 32-inch that I use as my podcasting TV right now, or podcasting screen for my computer right now. I mounted that to the wall, holding it with one hand and lining it up in the back.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they're so much lighter now. I mean, they're not full tubes and stuff. They're full of LEDs and air.
Yeah, air is pretty light.
It is, but
But anyway, after the crime montage, we get to go see the crime factory.
yes, we go to the crime factory.
I mean, it's what would you call it?
I mean, it's their headquarters, which is filmed in a cement factory in uh, North Carolina.
So it's a factory.
Fun fact:
Yes, sir.
it was also used as the set for Dino Hatton in the Mario Brothers movie.
I like the Mario Brothers movie. But yeah, we get a look at the interior shot of their whole crime operation that they got going on there, and it's I mean, it's like a factory.
Yeah.
It's a well-oiled machine. And then we cut to April leaving work.
Yes, and fun fact: she's the one giving the report
She is the one giving the report. April O'Neil.
at Channel 3 News.
Remember when Channel 3 was a thing?
Yes, yes. I remember when Channel 3 was a thing.
It was never a news channel.
No, at least not here. Maybe New York, or maybe they just chose 3 to not step on anybody's toes.
So anyway, she's walking out to her van, and she happens to stumble upon a bunch of criminals criming it up.
Yeah,
And,
criminals
and she
criming it up.
and she turns the corner and she goes, "Oh, talk about being at the wrong place at the wrong time." And they're like, "Yep." And she's like, "I think I'm just gonna nope out of here and pretend I didn't see you." And they're like, "We're gonna rob you now, lady."
So the first when I watched it in theaters last year, it was the first time I realized that the one of the guys mugging her is Sam Rockwell.
Okay, is this okay? This is the first appearance of Sam Rockwell.
Yes, this is the first appearance of Sam Rockwell. I was going to bring him up when we first saw him, which is now, because I never realized he was part of this group
And I was going to bring him up when I first noticed him, which is
later.
later.
when
Correct.
when he's asking the kids if he wants regular or menthols.
That is it. Because I paused it to go get snacks, and I'm like, "Is that Sam Rockwell?"
That is Sam Rockwell,
And Rachel was like, I'm not good with names." And I'm like, "The guy
which
from the movie,
returning actor
yeah,
from
from
Galaxy
Galaxy."
Quest guy.
He was the expendable crewman, who
Yes, he
later
was.
became a non-expendable crewman. Spoilers if you haven't seen Galaxy Quest.
He upgraded from red shirt.
Hard to do.
Yeah, uh, but yeah. So I had never realized that he was in that scene before.
Yeah, but anyway,
Probably
she's
because it was
getting
so
mugged.
dark.
Yeah, but she's getting mugged good.
Yeah, yeah. She's getting mugged.
And then we see
They're doing good
Asai.
at it.
Actually, they're not really doing that good.
They
She's
really
fighting
aren't.
back. There's
She
like five
swings
of
her
them,
bag. Now,
and
yeah, they
and he's like, "Give me your purse!" And they knock her down, and they're like trying to grab the purse, and she's holding on for dear life. And then he's like, "Get her jewelry too!" And it's like, "We haven't secured the purse yet, guy. Let's do one at a time." Jewelry? What jewelry is she wearing? I didn't see her wearing any jewelry.
she might have had earrings on,
Okay,
but
I
we get but we see a sigh fly through the air and hit a street lamp,
yes. And the whole time
and not just
growing
a
up,
street lamp. Oh yes,
the main street lamp lights go out. We hear a bunch of fighting.
yes.
This whole time, I thought it was just Raphael that went and saved her
Oh, oh really?
until this watch,
Oh, I can see how you would think that.
because I was a kid and I was dumb.
Yeah,
Well, you see his weapon fly up, knock out the street lamp. You hear a little fighting.
right. You hear a lot of voices.
I don't recall the voices. The cops show up because who called the cops?
Yeah, they got there really quick. so so if the turtles hadn't stepped in, cops would have shown up. What 40 seconds later?
Yeah, mid muggery because they probably still wouldn't have had her purse off yet.
No, she was putting up a heck of a fight.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, they get the bad guys get tied up,
Yeah,
and then we
and
get
like
it,
you to your point too, you see Raphael poking his head out of the manhole cover. You see the sigh on the ground. He's
and
like,
he's like,
"Dang it!" As it gets
"Oh
picked up by
darn."
April.
Yeah, and she stuffs it in her purse.
Yeah, she's like, "Huh, yoink."
Yeah, I wonder if that'll come up later.
Yeah, yeah. Man, they can't have my stuff, but I'm gonna take this.
Yeah. They don't know how to steal, but I do.
Yes. So I could see how you would think it was just Raphael until the
He's the
next
o
bit. Huh?
well, he's the only one we see.
Yes, until the next bit when they're all celebrating for a job well done.
Right. Again, dumb kid, poor attention span.
True.
Definitely should not put attention to detail on the resume. Family Guy bit that taught me of. That thought
Okay.
me of. That reminded me of. That I thought of. Hey, so we get a sewer tour.
Sewer tour.
Hey, that's cool, right? The
It
sewer
is
tour.
cool. It is
We
cool.
get to see their where they live.
We're in form today. On form. In form?
We haven't recorded for 3 weeks.
Oh.
Being sick and holidays.
Yep.
But we get a sewer tour.
We do get a sewer tour.
And we get the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles logo pop up after some opening credits.
Yes. Yeah, and they are celebrating a job well done. We
They are.
jumped in, we saved, we kicked butt. Yeah, we're turtles.
Which I am in full support of this kind of structure of a film. No opening credits. You get your opening scene. You get your introduction to kind of your movie.
Yeah,
You have an event happen, and then you have your opening credits as you transition into the main introduction to your main characters or your heroes, or your
yeah,
protagonists, if you will.
yeah, yeah. It was a good opening. I
It
enjoyed it.
was it was fun, and the credits never bogged down like they do tend to do in some movies.
That's fair. And not to throw shade at any movies, and I love the opening sequence for Spider-Man, but after a while you're like, okay, here's another web with another name
Yeah,
in it.
yeah. Spider-Man 2 did that a little too long.
Yeah, at least in Spider-Man 2 it had pictures of the previous movie, so you kind of got caught up.
Oh yeah, it did. Spider-Man 1 was the boring one. Anyway, so the turtles are talking to Splinter. We meet Splinter now, and they're like, "We just had our very first battle ever, dude."
Yeah, it's
They
also
all talk like surfers for some reason,
because they had to make them teenagers because they're teenagers.
and that's how all teenagers talk.
Yes. And as a kid, I never saw them as teenagers.
No.
And a lot of I mean, they're definitely young and they're supposed to be about 15 here.
Yes.
Um, it never registered me as they were teenagers. They were just always adults to me growing up.
Yeah. Even though it's in their name.
Yeah. Some of the newer versions of the turtles in shows and movies, like Mutant Mayhem, the one that came out most recently, the Seth Rogen movie, depicted them
I haven't seen it.
as teenagers. You look at them like, oh, those are young turtles. Um,
Yeah, and that was kind of the point. They needed to be teenagers that have that immaturity.
right, right. I mean, they're still learning. That was the whole process. The whole point of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They're still learning. They're still getting their footing.
Right. And this was their first battle ever.
Yes, yes,
And we kicked butt.
they did.
And then we get lessons from Splinter.
We yes.
Splinter sharing his wisdom, whether the turtles like it or not.
He is. And, well, Michelangelo's not listening, he's ordering a pizza.
Yeah, he is. And then Splinter says it's time to meditate,
Meditate.
meditate. And he starts with his, oh, whatever he's doing
You saw that you cut out, didn't you?
a couple times. Yeah.
You're like, "Oh, it's working. Oh, it's not working." Dude,
It started and then it stopped.
change the tone of my voice. I hope it's gone.
Yep. And the turtles put on tequila. They changed
Na-na-na-na-na.
tequila to ninjutsu.
Yeah,
And
uh,
bless
we
Splinter because he's got patience.
he does. We glossed over this just a little bit too when everything's going when Splinter's talking to him. Raphael, Moody boy. He's like, I lost my sai, but I can get it back. And Splinter's like, no, it's gone. Just forget about it.
It's gone forever.
Yeah, stay hidden. Don't don't go up there again.
Right. So
Basically,
Raphael gets dressed up like Dick Tracy and leaves.
yeah, okay. Maybe not yellow, but
I mean, okay, dresses up like I was gonna say Carmen San Diego, but that's red.
he gets a big trench coat on and a hat. Which I
Yeah.
mean, I guess I mean, this seems like a common practice for them to go out like that.
Yeah. It's
'Cause they're like, "Where are you
unrecognizable.
going?" Like, "Just out to a movie." Like, "Okay,
Yeah.
whatever."
Yep. So Raph takes off, and Donnie's skating in the sewer, and Mikey's waiting for the pizza at their front door, which is apparently
A sewer
a
grate.
sewer grate.
Yep.
And they're Donnie and Mikey are talking. I love this part. I mean, he's talking, and all Mikey can think about is pizza. I even forget what Donnie's talking about.
Pizza dude's got 30 seconds.
Yep.
And Donnie, so another thing we just glossed over is what Splinter was saying about preparing the turtles for when a time when he's not there.
Yeah, did not write that down or pay attention to that one bit. I'm like, "All right, shut up, dude. Let's
you
get to
were
the funny."
you're just paying attention to what the turtles are doing, and just like Michelangelo ordering a
It's
pizza.
very distracting.
But Donatello sits down next to Mikey. He's like, "Hey, you ever think about what he's talking about? Being the time when Splinter's not here or anything?" And trying to have a conversation with him, and Michelangelo's thinking, "It's like, huh? Well, he's late. $3 off."
Yep. And then it's pizza time. The pizza guy gets there late and he's like, 122. 122 and an eighth? Where is 122 and an eighth?
Uh,
You're standing on it, dude. Aggressively grabbing the pizza. He sticks the $10 bill up through the grate.
yep.
Pizza guy grabs it and exchanges the pizza and he's like, give it to me.
Yeah. Which the worst way to deliver a pizza is vertically.
especially especially opening side down.
Yeah, yeah, but this pizza delivery guy is the voice actor and guy in the suit for Michelangelo.
Nice.
So he has a scene with himself.
Awesome. And then he's starting to walk away and he goes, "Hey, this is a 10. The tab's 13." And Mikey's like, "You're 2 minutes late, dude.
That
Come
was a
on."
very yeah, yeah, that was a big thing. Is never pay full price for late pizza.
Yes. So yeah, that's what yeah, he's talking with the pizza guy and he's like, "Oh, come on, give me a break. I couldn't find the place." And Mikey's like, "Hey, wise men say forgiveness is divine, but never pay full price for late pizza. That's my Christmas sweater."
It is. It is your Christmas sweater. So, fun fact,
Yes, sir.
while watching this movie,
Uh-huh.
I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be one of those episodes where we quote it mostly."
Yeah, it might be.
It's just even seeing it in the theaters and not having seen it for at least ten years or so before that, it was like the all the lines, everything just came right back to me. I was like, "Oh yeah, it's
We watched this movie so much.
we watched it so much." Um,
We what? And number two's coming out in theaters this month, next month.
maybe I thought did it come out in 91? I thought it was coming out next year for the anniversary. Oh, yeah, that came out the next year. So this year would be the anniversary. So yeah, it's coming out in theaters soon.
Yeah, I know I saw something about it. I was gonna try to go to it to maybe take Finley to it because it's
Oh, I gotta
fun.
find out when that's coming out because I gotta harass
We gotta
Sean to
go.
make him go with me.
Make a trip up to Linwood to go with you.
Huh?
What?
What?
Said maybe I'll
Well, I
make a
saw
trip
the.
up.
Oh yeah, because I saw the first one with Sean. So,
Oh, well then go do that.
but you can come up.
Our thing is Spider Man.
It is
I'll go
uh,
when brand new day comes out. We'll work something out.
cool. Uh,
Anyway,
making plans mid podcast. Cut that out.
no, yeah, people need to know we like each other.
I'm
We
sure they
see
think. I'm sure they know that.
people thought Simon and Garfunkel liked each other.
They do. Kind
Debatable. Anyway,
of.
Ref gets out of the movie, and me and Rachel both looked at each other and went, "Yeah, nobody recognized the giant turtle."
No, no, the hat and the trench coat hide him.
Yeah, he completely blends in with the rest of New York.
He came out of the movie Critters. Oh, while we were talking about turtles, I completely forgot. I completely glossed over this. Um, since we're talking about a turtle blending in right now. Originally, fun fact, they were talking about doing a Roger Rabbit uh, with this movie where the turtles were animated.
I'm so glad they didn't.
And they are too. And fortunately, um, Jim Henson Studios stepped up and said we could do this. Give us a chance, and they proved that they could.
Yeah, they did really good.
They did. And this was the last theatrical movie that Jim Henson had a part of before he passed.
Yeah, that didn't pick up.
What I said?
No, what I said.
Oh, what'd you say?
Aw. Like 3 times, and it was just like nothing, and I'm like, "Okay,
Just sitting
fine."
there screaming at it. Oh, I'm sad.
That's too bad! Do not see. I don't know why.
But yeah, that seemed like a good time to bring that up.
Yeah. Also, fun fact, in the original comic book, all the turtles were red. Bandanaed.
Yes, and they did not have the personalities that they have nowadays, or was established by the cartoon.
Yeah.
They were just all kind of grumpy little turtles.
Right. Yeah.
Also, fun fact: their origin. You know what? I'll touch on that in a minute.
Okie dokie. But yeah, so Raph was not fond of the Critters movie.
He was not. He's like, ugh,
Yep.
ugh.
But as he's getting out, the crime syndicate strikes again and grabs a lady's purse.
Yes, yes, they do. Very
Ra-
blatant, very in the open.
yep.
Not subtle at all on this one.
No, but they rely on their speed and surprise to get away. And I'm sure they're gonna pass off the purse to like 1,800 other people before it makes it to the factory.
Probably.
They'll probably have Danny standing on the corner again, holding the purse with his arms crossed, looking around
Yeah,
casually.
he's one of the next dumping points. Where's he
Anyway,
hiding? I don't know. He's over there, that redhead. Oh, okay.
is it still a purse? Where's the stolen purse? I don't know. That kid holding it. I don't know. He's trying to be subtle. That's under his arm right there. Really, I don't see it. Anyway, um, yeah. So Raph sticks his foot out and trips the kids, and then they're like, "Hey, man!" And then he flashes his weapon at them.
Oh yeah, yeah. And with the trip comes the purse. The the purse defies all laws of physics and flies right out of his hand in back to the lady's hand.
Yeah, it's very Tommy Boy.
Yes.
But yeah, so those kids run off because a giant turtle threatened them.
Yeah.
And they comment on that here in a second. They're like, "What was that?"
Yeah. What the heck was that? He had green hands on
Like,
his thigh.
I do not know, and I don't want to mess with it. And then Casey Jones jumps out of a tree and is like, "Now, looking like Jason, I
Yeah.
might add."
Yeah. Casey Jones just follows up the question when they say, "What was that?" He's like, "That was a crime."
Yeah. And now you're gonna pay. Like they've already gotten like I don't know. Yeah, he's just gonna beat the crap out of him.
Yeah, he's a vigilante. He's sick of all the crime in the city, and he's gonna teach a lesson regardless.
And then Raph steps in and he's like, "They don't need that lesson,
Yeah,
and
look at
not from
Raph
you."
being all chill and cool, and like, you know what? They learned their lesson. That's good.
That's good. And then they run off, and Casey Jones is like, "Well, looks like it's you and me now."
Yeah.
And this is some of my favorite banter in the movie
Yes. Yes. This is one of my favorite scenes.
because yeah, they fight, and oh, Jose Canseco bat, tell me you didn't pay money for this.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's Casey Jones's thing. He uses sports weapons and equipment.
Yeah,
Got the hockey
yeah,
mask, he have a baseball bat, cricket bat in a minute.
yep. Cricket. Nobody understands cricket. You got to know what a crumpet is to understand cricket. Do you?
I mean, do you understand cricket?
Not a bit.
Do you know what a crumpet is?
I do.
You want to
So
get invited in
clearly
for
his
tea and
logic is
strumpets?
flawed. What?
I said you want to get invited in for tea and strumpets?
And that's the reason I know what a crumpet is.
Look at that. Dumb and Dumber teaching us stuff.
Dude started with an S though. Great. Now what?
uh,
We're not a Dumb and Dumber podcast.
not yet. Well,
Not
not
anymore.
now. Not anymore. But yeah, Casey hits Casey hits Raph with this cricket bat, launches him into the air ridiculously high
Into a wastebasket.
into a wastebasket. And fun fact,
Yes, sir.
the guy in the suit hit his nose pretty hard when they went in the suit, dented the mask and everything, and kind of got injured during that stunt.
I'm willing to bet there's a lot of turtle injuries during this movie because those suits, as good as they are pretty bulky.
They are pretty bulky. And here's another fun fact.
Yeah.
Since they were so bulky, they filmed a lot of Ninja Turtle scenes and fight scenes at uh, 23 or 22 frames a second instead of the 24 standard frames a second. So when they spliced it back in with the movie and had it sped up to the normal speed, they moved quicker.
Oh, that is a fun fact.
Yeah.
Take some pressure off. Anyway,
Oh
Casey
yeah,
Jones
the
runs off at this point, and Raph chases him, and he's like, "Hey, get back here, man! I'm not finished with you yet."
Yep, yep. Raph's not happy. He got punked.
He was bested.
Yeah, 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 and I mean, he loses his hat. Casey sees what he is. He's not super fussed about it. He's like, "I'm just gonna beat you up anyway." He calls him a
Yeah,
punker,
yeah.
bald punker in green makeup.
It's quite humorous.
Yeah, he's like, "Okay,
Yeah,
whatever you are, you're in my way."
yeah. Anyway, it's the next day. Nope, Raph gets home and Splinter's waiting. And instead of turning on the lamp, he lights a match.
Yeah, he doesn't want to wake the others.
And then he has a chat with him about his anger. And now we're at the next day.
Yeah,
And we're in April's apartment. And she is cleaning up after getting beaten up.
yes, she is.
And and her boss is over. And Danny's with him.
Yes, because if we didn't know yet, Danny is
The boss's kid.
the boss's kid, Charles.
Yes.
Danny is Charles' son.
And Charles is
Charles
like, why
and
don't you take
Charles.
the day off? Why don't you back off of this Foot Clan thing?
Yeah, it's getting you hurt, and we don't want
And
that.
and she's like, it's fine. It's part of the job, Charles.
Yep, all part of the job.
And Charles is like, I gotta drive Danny to school, otherwise he won't go. And then Danny robs $20 off of her,
He does. He's a little thief.
which was established earlier when he stole the wallet, remember?
Yes. At least he's not an orphan. He's got somebody that loves him.
Oh. Wow.
Was that supposed to be Owen Wilson?
No.
Okay,
No.
'cause
For all intents and purposes, I'm going with no. Wow.
okay, Kermit.
Wow. Wow.
There, that's better.
Who was I watching that did a he's like, "You wanna hear my Ray Romano impression?" It's like,
Yes.
I think sure." Just go make impersonate the sound of a golf swing. Okay. Aw.
What is that from?
So good.
It is.
I think it was like Paul Rudd on Conan or something.
Oh, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Aw.
Oh.
Sorry, I've taken us way off the rails.
Little bit, but it's okay.
Just cut all that out.
Sure you
So
will.
April's interviewing the police chief, and she is mean.
Chief Stern.
Chief Useless was more like it.
Wow.
If you ask April, because she just throws this guy under the bus. She's like, well, "You're not doing anything. You got all this crime going on, and all you're doing is sitting there eating donuts. What are you doing?"
Yeah, he's not happy with you. This actor is Ray Stern. No,
Take your word for
it's
that.
it's Chief Stern. It's Ray Sarah.
And you might recognize him from such things as
Ninja Turtles 2. He reprises his role as Chief Stern.
does
Do you want other
what
things?
else was he? Yeah, huh?
He was in an episode of The Young Adventures of Indiana Jones, or The Young Indiana Jones Chronicles, Murder, She Wrote, Matlock,
Ooh, Matlock's a good one.
Alone in the Neon Jungle, The Equalizer, Stone Pillow,
Anyway,
Alphabet City,
but
Powerhouse,
we see that
Bill, Wolfen.
the turtles are watching April on TV,
Oh, he was in Arthur.
and they might have a bit of a crush on her.
Yes, yes, they appear to have a bit of a crush on April.
And we also see that Shredder is watching on 37 TVs.
Yes, he does not have a crush on April.
You might a little bit.
Well, he might want to just crush April.
I was gonna say it's like a schoolyard crush, you know. If this was a playground, he'd be pushing her down and throwing sand at her.
Based on his backstory, he's got a thing. Anyway,
But then he throws a knife into one of the TVs,
he
and he's like,
does.
"We need to silence her.
She's telling everybody about her crimes.
This is why we left Japan."
She's getting too close.
So April gets called into the chief's office, and as she gets called in, she turns to one of the sound guys, and she's like, "Hey, dive me." And he's like, "All right." Apparently, it's a fun game they play. How fast can I get kicked out of the chief's office?
Yeah, yeah,
And she goes in there and humiliates him some more.
yeah. He's like, report on news, not humiliate me. And she's like, do your job. And he's like, grrr.
I want to do my job. That's why I became chief.
Oh,
And then she walks out of the room and he's like, minute 7, new record.
yeah. Yeah, she gets him all worked up and angry.
Yep. So now we see that Raphael is stalking April.
Just a little bit. He wants his
And
Psy back. That's his whole thing
yeah, he's like, get
at the
it back.
moment.
And she misses her subway. And so she's alone completely on a subway platform.
Yep. And this is the perfect
100%
opportunity.
alone, which you know how abandoned those subway stations are in New York.
Well, everybody else got on the tram.
Is that train and tram meshed together as one word?
It is. It is not
Go.
even a train or tram, it's a subway.
Yeah, I know. A subway train.
Yeah. I like how we both just stop.
I was gonna give you a chance to comment or fix it, and then you
I
weren't.
was
So
going
I
to,
was
but
like,
I was going to,
well,
but my mind couldn't give me the right word.
is that a Mewtwo amiibo or is that just Mewtwo?
That's just a Mewtwo.
Uh,
It's a Mewtwo from Burger King
oh, cool. I like Burger King.
with the Mewtwo movie came out, and I think, well, his eyes used to light up.
Uh, anyway, sorry.
Is that a Mewtwo? It's like, it is.
I was looking at my Mewtwo amiibo, and they looked close. Anyway, so yeah, so she gets surrounded by foot soldiers,
Yeah, because
and
this
one
is
of
a
the ones
perfect
is
opportunity to be jumped by the foot soldiers when you're alone on a
yes,
subway platform.
yes, and one of the guys foot dudes comes up and he's like, Miss O'Neill, very respectful.
Yes.
He goes, I have a message. He said, your mouth's gonna get you in trouble, and I have a message for you. And like he holds out his hand like the message is in his hand, and then he just slaps her.
Fun
I
fact.
was like, that's not a very nice message.
No, it's not.
And then
Shut
he
your
goes, shut it.
mouth. Fun fact.
Yes.
That guy, as I said, I'd bring it up. Oh, and I didn't bring up the. Anyway, this guy is the guy that was in the Donatello suit before he got injured.
Okay.
Um,
Also, we missed the taxi cab.
yeah, yeah. When Raph was chasing Casey Jones, he gets hit by a taxi cab and rolls over the hood. The
And
guy in the back seat is the Raphael guy.
yeah, and he's like, what was that? And the driver's like, I don't know. Looked like a giant turtle in a trench coat. Where are we going? Like, I've been doing this a long time, man. If you're freaked out by that, like,
Yeah, you should have been here 8 years ago when the whole place was attacked by a giant marshmallow man.
anyway. But yeah, so they're on the platform. Donatello actor guy smacks her. And
Yes.
she's fed up with these people.
Yeah,
She's
she does
fed
not.
up with the crime, and she's like, "You know what?" And she pulls out Raphael's sigh and loses it immediately.
Yes.
They're like, "Well, that was a giant waste of time."
Yeah. I mean, usually you pull out something, people think you know how to use it. They've had run-ins with her before. They don't think she knows how to use
They watch her hold the thing, and they know she doesn't know how to
it.
use it. She's like, "Ah, do you think a sigh is a two-handed weapon? Got it."
Yeah,
So they kick it, and that's it. And she's like, "You know what? I'm done with this. I do know how to use a purse, though." And she starts swinging that around.
she does. But to not great effect. She gets knocked out.
Yeah, they KO her pretty quickly,
Yeah. And like Sweeney Todd getting his razors back, Raphael has his sigh again.
and steps in.
And steps in, yes. The extension of his hand. He is ready to go.
Yep, yep. I have it here. She fights back and does horribly.
I like it
And
when
then
you
there's
read your notes word for word
why?
because they're fun.
Oh, good. Yeah, no. Raph stalking April. April loaded in subway station. Foot soldiers surround. She fights back, does horribly. Raph takes her into the sewers and is followed.
Yep,
Those are my notes that I go off of.
that happened.
Yep. And then she wake like I like that they got her lay on the couch. They lay her the wrong way, so she's like that zero gravity thing.
Did you say
And
Raphael kidnapped her?
maybe
No, I don't think you did.
Raphael
Raphael fight,
kidnaps.
Raphael fights off the foot, grabs her, jumps on the train tracks, and runs.
Yeah, and then is followed.
Yes.
But they get her back to the hideout. They lay her on the couch that's in horrible shape.
Yeah, I
And
mean
they're
all this
like,
stuff's trash.
the other turtle's like, what'd you bring her here for? And he's like, I thought we'd redecorate. Some new throw pillows, a news reporter. What do you mean?
Yeah,
I couldn't just
where
leave
else am
her
I gonna
there.
take her? Dump her at a hospital?
Yeah. Get her medical attention? No.
Yeah, I'm 15. I don't make good decisions.
Yeah, she's been unconscious for like 10 minutes. Like, hello, that's clearly not a bad thing. Anyway,
And Splinter's like, "What'd you do?"
it's like I had to, and he's like, boil some water, get a washcloth, and then she wakes up and she's like, oh no, tries she
Mr.
tries to
Bill.
make sense of it. She's like, aha, I'm asleep, I'm dreaming. Uh, the giant rat is because I saw the rat yesterday when I got mugged. The
Yep.
sewer is because of things, and I cannot justify the turtles.
Yeah. It's like sewers because I was in the subway. That all kind of connected.
Yep.
But then Splinter starts talking, and that's
And she's
like,
like, "Oh,
"Oh,
it
the rat, it
talks!
talks."
The rat talks! Oh
And it knows my okay, you're sounding like Mr. Bill.
no!" That's exactly "Oh no, Mr.
Oh
Sluggo! Not the rat knowing my name! Oh!" "Hey, Mr. Bill! Get away from me, Mr. Hands!"
no. Oh, jeez.
ADHD's in full swing right now.
Woo! Oh,
So,
yeah.
Splinter
The
fills her in on their whole history.
the rat talks and knows her name, and
Yeah,
she's remiss that she never dreams of Harrison Ford.
I liked that reference.
I did too. Growing up, I had no idea what she said there because I didn't know who Harrison Ford was growing up, at least by name. I knew him as Indiana Jones or Han Solo.
Right. Yes, but we get the full backstory of himself and the turtles.
Okay, I've got a fun fact for this part.
Send it.
In the original comic,
Uh-huh.
um, the turtles were knocked into the sewer. We don't find out. We don't go into this part of the backstory in the movie, but they're knocked into the sewer by a little blind kid, or they were.
Billy and Forrest.
Yeah, yeah. No, no, they were the pets of a little blind kid who was standing on the side of the road, and the truck that has the chemical that turned the turtles into the turtles was also the same chemical that affected this kid, turning him into Daredevil from the Marvel
Really?
comics. Yeah, it's not like
It's not
canon with
canon?
Marvel stuff, but it the whole setup for the Ninja Turtles is like, yeah, this is little Daredevil. They used to be his his turtles, and then the chemicals. It
That's
was
fun.
yeah, it is fun. I mean, because that's what it is, and the original comic too is all a play off of Daredevil and those grittier comics because they have the Foot Clan, and then the Daredevil fights the ninjas called the Hand.
Uh,
So they do a lot of little nods and things to that.
okay. But yeah, I mean, that's a similar backstory-ish.
Yeah. Anyway, they follow the sewer. There's green ooze. They get turned
They're
into.
climbing in it. Splinter's there. He talks about Hamato Yoshi.
Also, fun fact, since we're touching on this, in most iterations of the Ninja Turtles, um, Hamato Yoshi is Splinter's owner and trainer, basically. But in the
Yeah.
cartoon that came out in '87, he was Hamato Yoshi.
Okay.
Hamato Yoshi became Splinter.
That's a fun twist.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he was Hamato Yoshi's rat, and he was already kind of anthropomorphic.
No, no, he was already a puppet. He just became a bigger puppet.
I used the right word, anthropomorphic.
Yeah, yes, yes, you did. Yeah, because this rat's
They don't
standing on.
really its hind legs practicing martial arts. Like that's I never
Yeah,
had a rat do that.
he's Remy's cousin
Sure.
in America.
Yeah.
You know who Remy is?
No.
Rat from Ratatouille, the chef.
I've never seen Ratatouille.
What?
I've never seen did I not pick up? I've never seen
No, no,
Ratatouille.
that picked up. It's the best Pixar movie.
Debatable. I've never seen it.
That you're missing out.
Now I have to watch Ratatouille.
You do.
Anyway,
Where were
where
we?
are we?
Is anybody following this podcast? I feel like we've been all over the place on this one.
This has been so chaotic. I'm here for
Oh
it
yeah,
though. I love it.
Splinter is telling the story. They're telling their backstory where, um,
Oh yeah, they're crawling in the ooze. They all started growing,
yeah, they like pizza.
himself
They say the words
included.
like radical.
That is still one of my favorite parts of this movie. It hit the same this time as it did every time I remember watching it, where you have this little like holographic puppet turtle going radical, 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 radical. And I'm just like, dying laughing on the couch. Just like, why is that so funny? And why was that the choice they made for that? They
I think it
started
was
saying
Mikey.
words like radical, and then it's Mikey, radical, radical, jumping up and down. Like,
Yeah.
sure, okay. Hysterical though. Loved it.
Yes.
Still love it. Okay,
Yeah, I was
I knew it was coming and I was excited. I'm like, oh, we're gonna get radical from a jumping puppet turtle. Anyway,
a little puppet turtle.
so that happens. And the turtles decide to escort April home. And she's like, I'd invite you in, but unless you guys like frozen pizza. And Mikey grows like 3 feet.
This is an example of the sped up footage. Because he just shoots out of the sewers like, what? Pizza?
Pizza, you said the magic word. She's like, you guys like pizza? And he's like, does it everybody? And I'm like, those are facts.
Yeah. But
Those are
it's
facts.
frozen.
But
And it's not as good.
actually, our parents don't particularly like pizza.
Since when? We used to get pizza all the time.
We did.
Huh.
So yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. I always talk about it with them, and mom and dad are like, ah, it's okay. What? Weird.
they're not
Anyway,
they're not kids from the 80s.
so they invite her. They're in the apartment, and
They
Mikey's
invite
doing
themselves in.
impressions. Yeah, Mikey's doing impressions. They're eating her pizza.
Yeah, and I growing up, I just kind of accepted the impressions.
Yeah, before realizing now that they're like spot on perfect.
Well, realizing who they actually are.
Uh, I know the first one is Stallone.
Yeah, it's Rocky.
Yeah, the second one, no idea.
James Cagney.
I know
Oh,
who's James Cogney.
he's an actor.
Oh, helpful. You don't even know. You got to Google the guy.
I know who he is.
Who is he?
He's an actor. Look over there. What in the world could that be? He's an actor. It's from the movie Taxi from 1932.
Anyway,
Oh, it's one of those misquotes. 'Cause it never actually says that line, but it's contributed to him.
even better. I love misquote.
I do too.
Anyway, they leave.
I was gonna say something. I don't remember what it was.
That's okay. We're behind
Roy?
a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they're back in the sewers. Their place has been tossed because that foot soldier that followed them reported where they are.
Yeah, and they weren't home, so they tossed the place and took Splinter.
Yep. So then they show back it up at April's,
And they're all
and they're
sad that
like,
Splinter's gone.
yeah, and she's like, "What's wrong, guys?" And they're like, "Splinter is gone."
Except they don't say it's gone.
No,
They just say Splinter.
yeah,
Do you have a Splinter? Oh, that was the rat's name. Sorry.
yeah, and then we
Then
get the police, and then we missed it when April we went glossed over it, and it was pretty important actually. When April was going into her the police chief's office, we see Danny getting arrested in the background.
yes, yes, we do. Um,
So the chief catches wind of Danny's arrest and calls Charles, and it's like, "Hi, we have your son. Let's make a deal, turd." Let's make a
wow.
deal. Let's cut a deal, dude.
Turd.
Over repeated. I gotta cut that out.
Oh, but since we were talking about Splinter, it reminded me of another one of the little nods that the comic guys did because Daredevil's mentor was named Stick because he was a blind martial artist as well. So they have Splinter as the Stick Splinter piece
Yeah,
of
no,
wood.
I get.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
wood.
yeah. So
Yeah, it's great.
yeah, yeah.
So now we're at the next morning, and Charles is showing up at April's house early,
Yes.
and he's like, "You know what you should do is you should back off of this whole foot story and cut the police chief a break." And she's like, "That guy needs to get off his butt and actually do his job. I'm not doing anything." And he's like, "But you already gotten beaten up and mugged." And she's like, "And I'll get beaten up and mugged some more. That's part of journalism.
Yep.
I'm here for
Not
it,
now.
broski. Get off my case."
Yeah.
And so, yeah. Then they cut to
And he's like, "Look,
Char-
I." He doesn't say this, but he's like, "Come on, I made a deal. Stop it. You're not doing this anymore.
yeah.
Take a break."
He's trying to say that without saying that.
Right, right.
And yeah, so Danny and Charles are in the car, and
Well,
Charles is
Danny sees Michelangelo in the mirror.
oh yeah, yes he does.
He sees him under the
Yeah.
table. And when he looks, there's just a panda.
Yeah. That's important to the story. I should not have missed that. But now they're in the car,
It is important to the
and
story because he's seen him.
yes, and
But yeah, they're in the car now.
yeah,
He
and
didn't steal money this time.
yeah, we don't know. But Charles is threatening him. He's like, "Oh, your life's gonna suck after school," and Danny's like, "Well, I have a door. Bye," and leaves.
Oh, really? I have to go to school first. Bye.
Yep.
Life doesn't suck now.
Yeah, and then Charles is like, "No, Danny, come back, man." And when I was a kid, I was like, Go get him," and it's like, You can't leave your car just sitting in the middle of the
Yeah.
driveway." Could you imagine? Could you imagine being the guy behind them? "Oh, the kid ran. Oh, the guy ran. Oh, I'm stuck."
Like maybe he left his keys. Oh, you don't want to do that in New York. That car would be gone in seconds,
Yeah, so
especially with
I'm
the
not
foot
getting in that
around.
car. Yep, so Danny catches the subway, and we finally get to see the introduction to the Foot Clan's hangout spot,
Yes, a proper
and
introduction, not just the crime assembly line.
the factory side.
Yeah,
Now we see the playtime, and I mean, it looks cool.
it does. That was the whole point. Make it look cool. Make it look fun. You got video games.
Cases and cases and cases of soda pop.
Yes. Also alcohol and cigarettes.
Yeah, there are some brewskis there for the older kids.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, I will say this about it, because in a lot of movies like nowadays, and a lot of movies like that, you get just the beers
yeah,
and the stuff, but the fact of like it showed the attention to detail it showed of the fact that it had things to appeal to kids of all ages.
yeah,
It showed that they were really like they did not discriminate. They were like, "Let's get whoever we can get." Like, it showed all ages of kids there too. There were kids like 8 or 10 in there
yeah,
drinking their Pepsis. Like, "Ah, yeah, soda pop, yay!
yeah.
I
Yeah,
get
the
to
kid.
play this arcade game and drink soda pop for free. Like, awesome! All I gotta do is steal from people."
Yeah, yeah, the kid with a cigar playing pool. Um,
Yeah,
and this is where you're gonna mention that Sam Rockwell was in this movie.
yeah, because we got the guy. He's introducing some new recruits, I guess.
Yep.
That's like, hey, if anything you need, we got it, and if we don't, we'll get it. What are you looking for? And the guy's like, got any cigarettes? And this is when I noticed Sam Rockwell because he turns around and he goes, regular or menthol? And I pause it to go get some chippies,
Yeah,
and I was like, huh, is that Sam Rockwell?
it is.
And it was.
It is indeed.
Yeah, it still is actually.
Yeah, yeah. It still is Sam Rockwell.
Yeah, and then we cut from there to some sparring to show how involved this Foot Clan training really is.
Yes.
And we see, we see Tatsu. He's the bald guy with an
Yeah. We
attitude.
haven't talked about him yet, have we?
No, he's kind of like Shredder's number two because I don't think Krang would have worked in this movie.
No.
Or Krang was above Shredder, wasn't he?
Mm, technically,
And Shredder's actual henchmen were Rocksteady and Bebop, but they
yes.
didn't want to do Rocksteady and Bebop in this movie.
No. And in the show, the Foot Clan were robots, so they could actually get beaten up and explode. To cut back on that cartoon violence,
Right.
it's okay to fight robots, just not people.
Yeah, no, and then yeah, it's fun. And oh, I was gonna say fun fact about the second movie, but we will save that if it comes up.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Tatsu steps in to fight a kid, and yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
He
This
seems
is this.
nice enough to train him a little bit, and he's like, very good.
Yep. This is the scene that the guy who was in the Leonardo suit was in.
Ah, yes. And then the gong chimes, and that's the cue. And I did not see who did the music for this movie, but they nailed it,
Yeah.
especially the Shredder intro theme.
Dun dun. You get
And
those big.
so, yeah, and so we see Shredder and what an introduction. You have it's very minimal music, but it's right to the point, and he's walking up, and the way the shadow blends into his cape, and he's walking up,
Yeah.
and it's just like that dude is far scarier in this movie than he is in the show.
True. Although, fun fact, in the
Yeah,
show, he's voiced by Uncle Phil,
J-
James Avery,
is.
which is fantastic.
Yeah, 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 great. But anyway, yeah, Shredder shows up,
He's got in the show, like a lot of the villains from the 80s, 90s, he's got that little whininess to him too. He's got the imposing voice, but he's like, "Ah."
Yeah, he's cartoony.
Yes, yes.
He does have that cartoony element, even though he's still a villain. But this one, he does not have it.
No, no, he does not. He's just
He is just
imposing.
he is just an evil dude, and you feel it. And what I I like this because you get a lot of like comic book characters and cartoon characters that get translated over into live action, and you look at their costumes or their outfits, and you're like, that's dumb,
Yeah.
and it looks really bad, and it makes them look like you can't take them seriously. Shredder is not that way.
No, no, he is not.
It is very much like, yeah, everything it works. I don't know how else to put it.
Yeah.
They translated it very well over to live action to where
The helmet looks cool. The spikes are he doesn't look goofy. He's just big and imposing,
yeah.
which is
Well,
nice to see.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, you have the functionality
Yeah.
because you have the spikes on the shoulders to protect him from like things coming in and hitting him in a fight.
Yeah.
The helmet just looks awesome,
Yeah, it's got that samurai-ish look to it.
right? And it's got the mask to cover his face so you can't see him, but
Right.
it's not like overdone. And then he's got the cape just for the sake of having a cape.
Because capes look cool. Not very functional, but they look cool.
No, but if you notice, like he also doesn't have the cape when he needs to fight.
True.
And well, and then like, I mean, because the scene here is they're promoting someone to an actual member of the Foot Clan.
Yes, yes, he's
Getting
gone through the training,
he's getting his bandanas and whatnot, or getting his stuff.
the Dragon Doji.
Yes, so that also the cape, the ceremonial cape that he's wearing, because like
Yeah.
Hatsu comes over and rolls it off of his spikes,
Yep.
and
It's all the pomp and circumstance of the presentation.
right, right, because because he doesn't wear the cape when he fights.
Right. But it's I mean,
He's in his purple onesie.
with what the Foot Clan in this movie is doing is they're bringing in disenfranchised youth, kids that feel left out, everything, and this is the big speech. Is like, I'm your dad now. Look at this. We have these big. Uh, he did good. We're having a big presentation for him. You do good too. You'll get your presentation. I appreciate all of you. Good job, guys. Yeah, good job, kids.
Yeah, like he's not like a lot of villains you see where they use fear and intimidation tactics.
I mean, that's there, but they also seem to.
It's it's there, like and it's not there in the capacity of like these kids are there against their will. It's like
Right.
that you know you are doing illegal stuff, and if you're a liability, like the consequences are gonna be steep for screwing up.
Yeah, there's that fear there, but they also,
But
um,
like like we care. Look at all the stuff we're giving you. Look
yeah,
at
yeah,
all the
we're your
perks.
family, we care.
Very interesting
Yeah,
um
yeah, it is.
a route to go and very effective. I mean, I think
Yeah, I mean, give
um,
it a few years, and Jack Banning would have been a foot member
probably,
without the whole Neverland incident.
yeah. But wow, uh,
Right? Yeah, neglectful father never showed up to my games. Like, I'm Shredder. I'll show up to your games. Get in here and play. Show me how you do on this arcade machine.
who's the guy dressed in metal with the cape and the mask? That's my dad. He's scary. Yeah, he is, but
It's
he's
scary.
here.
I, I helped him down a box truck last week. He's coming to my game today.
Well done. But no, funny, like, cause like as Shredder was getting introduced, Rachel commented that she goes, you know, he kind of the helmet's reminiscent of Darth Vader, and then Shredder goes, I am your father, and I was like, well, that's very fitting.
Yeah. Oh,
But anyway, um, yeah, Shredder's talking about after he congratulates the dude for making it, he's talking about their adversaries, which are causing them problems, and how we need to wipe out these turtles. And Danny's like, I heard turtles. Hey, guy, I know where these turtles are, essentially, is what happens. Actually,
right. Hey, new dad.
he's like, Dad! and
Guess what?
everything stops, and he looks up, and he, like, walks up and, like, raises his hand.
Yeah, and it's. I mean, you can sense the tension, and intimidation there too.
Oh, he's terrified, but he's
Yeah,
like, I'm scared of this guy, but, like, I have information that's going to."
right. So, will I get a ceremony next?
Absolutely, that's what he's thinking.
Welcome, Danny, champion of the world.
Yep, but now we cut to an April O'Neil interview, and she is not pulling her punches here.
No,
She has
no,
stepped it up.
she is not. She is not doing what her boss said to do. She is not doing what police chief wants her to do. She is doing her thing.
Yeah, and it's fantastic.
Right. Well, and she's being interviewed about the mugging and everything.
Yes, and yeah, and I mean, she talks about it, and she basically just says, "Well, we can't rely on the police chief to do his job," and it's like, wow.
Right. So is he in the shredder's pocket,
The police chief?
the police chief? Or are they just too many? The Foot Clan is just too many that there's just overwhelmed, and the police are having issues taking care of everything. You think?
I don't know if he's in Shredder's pocket, but I think they have an understanding.
Yeah,
Like, I don't think he's on Team Shredder, but I think he's been approached of like, "Hey, you back off, otherwise." There's been like a threat made or something like that.
could be.
Anyway, now we're at a turtle meeting at the apartment, at the
Yes.
house, and Raph gets mad again. Surprise, surprise, and goes up to the roof to cool off. And Casey Jones is up there tending to his pigeons like Mike Tyson.
He's listening to the radio, a police radio at that. He's trying to get police frequencies to know where to go and beat up people.
Oh, I thought he was tending to his pigeons like Mike Tyson.
No, no, he's not tending to his pigeons like Mike Tyson. I don't know why we keep saying that.
It was funny.
It was. Um,
I don't think Mike Tyson listens.
no, 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 probably not. But we mean nothing bad by it if he does listen.
Of course, no. He's a
Even
nice
even
guy.
if he doesn't listen, we
Just stating facts. Mike Tyson likes pigeons,
I think Dad used to have courier pigeons.
and New York is full of pigeons. Like that's two for two. Anyway, Casey Jones notices a turtle practicing martial arts on the rooftop way far away, and so he gets his binoculars and checks it out. And it's like, yes, that's my turtle friend.
Oh yeah, look at him go.
Yeah, look at he knows how to do stuff. Hey, there's a bunch of people up there getting ready to surround him. I should probably
Oh
go
yeah,
help.
he's about to get jumped.
That's my next note. Ralph gets jumped.
Ralphie.
Ralphie.
Raphael just wailing on a foot member. The other's trying to pull him off. Hey, dude, he's just a kid. So am I.
I'm telling my dad. Which one, Shredder or the real one?
You gonna tell your dad? No, you don't. We have him. Yeah.
So the turtles are watching cartoons, and they're really, really mad at the turtle. It's like a tortoise and a hare.
Yeah, they say, "Come on, ninja kick the dang rabbit. Do
Yeah.
something."
And April gets home, and she's like, "Where's Raphael?" And they're like,
I think
"He's mad."
it's an Aesop fable from Rocky and Bullwinkle, actually. I usually look these things up.
Yeah. Anyway, we see Raph is on the roof, getting jumped, and he's doing pretty well for himself for now.
Yeah, he is.
And April takes the turtles on a tour. She keeps asking about Raph, and they're like, "He's fine." And then eventually, they're like, "Oh, I'm sure he'll be dropping in any minute."
Hey, don't discount Raph really quick. He did really good. He held his own against like 8 guys.
I was getting to that just now.
You were just gonna say he gets
I was going to say, and during this time, we see Raph go from doing really, really well to becoming outnumbered and then eventually thrown through the skylight where he, in
Okay.
perfect timing, lands on the floor.
Okay. Yes, yes, he gets jumped like 80 of them. I went a little high. Maybe it's more like 30, but there's so many.
A lot. They're like,
They
he's
keep
like, "How do you
piling
guys
into this they keep piling into this apartment.
Well, they're not in the apartment yet. They're on the
I know,
rooftop.
but when they do, it just
Yeah. He's like, "How do you guys expect to beat me?" And then like tons show up and he goes, "That's a good answer. It's a real good answer." But yeah, he
Yeah.
comes flying through and there's a big panic. And apparently Raph is barely alive, according to Leo.
He's alive, barely. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know how much medical training Leo has.
I think they could have handled that so much better. Where she's like, "Is he? He's no, he's alive, but he's not in good shape."
He's breathing. That's a good thing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Donnie, check him out. He's like, I know machines, not turtles.
But yeah, just instead of barely alive, it's like he's not in good shape. Like that was rough. I don't
Yeah,
know, something other than no, but barely. Like, give me a break.
he
Still,
was
he fell
15.
2 stories, landed on his face. Whatever.
Anyway,
Yeah, too much focus on that. Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, but I know that's not what yes, and the foot. I was gonna say the church off is not right.
church off?
It's a chuck off. Mikey and
Like
he
chuck
goes,
off stud?
a fellow chucker, eh? So then they have a chuck off.
Yes, yes.
And that's the introduction to the fight. This was fun. I like that they did that. They didn't need it. It wasn't necessary, but boy, was it enjoyable.
It was a lot of fun.
And it's things like that that they added to this movie that they added it all. It's at the right time too, to where it never became too serious. Because you had the super serious moment, and then you had the comedy relief after.
Yes, yes.
Like if it would
I
have
mean,
just been Raph comes flying through, and then all of a sudden there's a fight, it would have the tone of the fight would have been way worse.
yeah. Well, then they put the comedy in the fight itself, where they're using props and their quips.
Yeah,
They stick uh, Michelangelo's head in the fish tank.
yeah, and then Donnie, Wheel of Fortune, dude.
Yep.
And they're
So he
spinning him
gets
around, and he's yep. And then they bring in a bunch of axes and start chopping the floor,
yeah. They just a bundle of axes. Like, here you go. We're not doing well with our fists. We need bigger weapons.
and the
It's
floor
like,
falls
really?
through, and they land in the basement, and then that's where Tatsu and the other guys were coming up from the bottom floor.
Yeah. Uh, the antique shop that she lives above.
Yeah, does she own it too?
Yeah, it was her father's antique shop. She owns that building.
That's what I thought. And then anyway, so they start playing piano with Donnie's face.
Yeah. Mike gets
Yeah,
they get the symbols
yep. I wonder if I wonder if these fight scenes were influenced at all by Jackie Chan
because of the props and stuff.
because of the props and because of the comedy.
Possibly.
Because that was right around high Jackie Chan time. Jackie Chan was popular mid '80s to present day.
Yeah. I mean, it's possible.
Should have looked that up. Casey Jones shows up, by the way, right about
Yeah,
now.
it took him a while to get down from the building, run across town.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like I like the like
I like that he
I
wasn't
like
just there.
yeah, no, that he shows up. He could have been more winded. I would have appreciated that. Where like he shows in, busting. All right, breathing heavy. Give me a second. Catches his breath. All right, let's do this thing.
Yeah,
Maybe
but
that's
he
what
is an
took him so
athlete.
long. Maybe he got there and he was like, okay, okay, okay. I gotta get ready to fight. Okay, kick the door in. Let's go.
It's like, okay, catch my breath. Hang on a second. They're still fighting in there. Are those symbols?
Yeah. Is it a fight or is it band practice? No. Um, but yeah, we get a big old fight in the basement or the antique shop. One of the foot soldiers cuts through an electrical cord and that starts a fire.
Yeah, yeah, that guy didn't make it.
He might have been okay.
Didn't look like it.
Wouldn't wouldn't handle.
Yeah,
He's fine. He's fine.
they showed him getting electrocuted.
He's fine. He's
It's
fine.
like, ah,
It's fine. It's fine. I'm pretty sure it's fine. Anyway, yeah. So the building's on fire now, and April's like, "Well, there used to be a trap door here. It's like, if you didn't see if you didn't do anything with it, odds are it's still there."
yeah. Uh,
And then they find it.
they do find it. It's like, this is where it used to be. Hey, it's still here.
Yep.
It didn't walk away.
It didn't move out, so they use it and escape.
Yeah.
And shut up. And Casey Jones shuts it behind himself, and the foot soldiers can't figure out how to open it.
When they get through, he puts the bar down.
Right. Yep. Yep. That's it. And can we talk for a second about like Tatsu is a great character.
Yes.
I love almost everything he does in the movie,
Okay.
but his like hold his hand out and make a fist attack. Like really?
That's part of the training.
Whatever. I don't know. That part was just kind of like, I don't know.
You bring in the hand and make the fist, and you punch, and I don't know.
Sure. 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 Anyway, as Casey Jones getting ready to leave, he
But then
overhears
they do vanish, and they all disappear.
yeah. But yeah, right before Casey Jones leaves, Chuck leaves a mess at Chuck. Charles, right, April's boss, leaves a message on
Charles.
the Charles, April's boss, leaves a message that she's fired.
Yes.
And Casey hears it and he's like, "Oh, sucks for her." Got it.
Yeah.
Thanks,
In a
Chuck.
fire.
Irony. So good. Anyway, we cut to Shredder. Shredder's mad.
Yeah, he is.
He's real mad that they know how to fight. The turtles know how to fight. And he's walking to somebody, and I bet it's Splinter. And it turns out it is Splinter. And he smacks him. And he goes, "How do the turtles know how to fight? You will answer." And then he doesn't answer. And he doesn't really give him much time to answer. And he's like, "Fine, die then." It's like, oh, that's the
Yeah.
plan.
Yeah, he's also confused about the fighting style that has been reported back to him because it was uh, we find out later why he's concerned about the style of fighting,
Yes.
and we'll touch on that when it comes up.
Yep. And then he really glares at Tatsu.
Yeah, it's like
And
you failed
Tatsu
me.
gets really, really angry.
Yeah,
And he starts hitting stuff, and then he goes to beat up a few foot soldiers.
yeah,
And he beats one up really bad.
he does.
Fun
Uh,
fact.
okay, you do this fun fact.
Do you want to do it?
No, you go ahead.
In
I
the
keep taking.
original in the original cut of this film, he killed that foot soldier.
Yes.
And they all saw that and they're like, "That's too dark for the tone of the movie. We
Yeah,
cannot have the dude just murder one of the foot soldiers because he's mad. That's horrifying. We're not gonna do it." And so in it was in post, I think they edited all the they had everyone come in and record the voices over everything.
yeah, yeah. And they added the line where it's like he's gonna be okay.
Yeah, where he's like, "You're gonna be okay." And the
Yeah,
guy
you're gonna be
coughs
okay.
and whatnot, just knock the wind out of him instead of like deathified him.
Like the end of the GI Joe movie where they add the line and Duke's okay.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, in the GI Joe movie, the cartoon from the '80s, they killed off Duke, like one of the big characters from GI Joe, and then just before it was released, they added a line at the very end of the movie that said, oh, like over the radio or something, said, "And Duke's okay," so they didn't kill him off.
I like easy fixes like
Like, yeah,
that.
we can't kill off Duke. That's kids will have a panic attack like they did when the Optimus Prime died. Yeah, yeah, like that.
I was
Can't
just
do
gonna
that.
say, like when they killed off Optimus Prime
Yeah, yeah.
and didn't say through the radio, "And Optimus Prime's okay. He just needed a tune up." Anyway,
Um, also
yeah,
fun.
so that what?
Not so fun fact. They left the death in the French version.
Did they?
Yeah.
God, I love the French.
If we have any French listeners out there who have
We
seen the
don't.
movie, oh, well then, if anybody out there has seen the French version of the movie, let us know.
So Danny meets Splinter, and Splinter offers him some wisdom.
He does.
Danny should not be meeting Splinter, though.
No, he should not.
But then we roll up to April's house in the woods, and her van is there's so much more movie left.
There's a lot of movie left.
Her van is toast.
Yeah, it's got a cracked block.
Yeah, whatever that means.
The motor block is cracked. It's got a crack in it. And if it keeps
Uh,
running, it's gonna break and seize up.
and then Casey and April fight a lot.
They do.
And then we get some weird
It's
narration
all that.
time.
It's all that bureaucracy tension.
Yeah,
Bureaucratic tension.
taxes. Got
Yes.
it.
Spell it out for them.
Yeah. But yeah, we get
I
some
don't think
weird
we've done that for a while.
April narrating over her drawing pictures of the turtles to kind of give us an update on how the turtles are doing in the wake of Raph
Yeah,
serious injury.
it's kind of a
It's kind of
montage.
it's kind of a it was a good way to do a montage without it just being music and to catch us up on a lot of things and do a big passage of time and kind of lean into character development without having to just tell it like without having to go through it all. She kind of just told us what's been happening and I
Yeah,
accept it. Like Casey Jones and Donatello have been bonding while working on the truck, and I have to say, I'm on Team Donatello for this one.
yeah.
I think Gilligan and Marianne would have gotten together
Versus Gilligan and Ginger.
versus the Professor and Marianne.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Leo's just hanging out with Raph in the bathroom.
yeah. He's feeling all bad and bummed out. Like, my brother got hurt.
Yep.
It's my fault because I yelled at him.
And then Casey Jones and April bicker more.
Yep.
And then guess what happens?
Raph wakes up.
And then he wants food.
Yeah, because he hasn't eaten in days, which is
Yeah,
something turtles can do, but they don't like to.
no.
No, I'm thinking snakes.
Yep.
I'm kidding.
But
He was in
the
hibernation.
the turtles are 4 again, and now we see them training.
Yeah. The Casey Jones and Donatello were working on a truck too,
That's
trying
what
to
I
fix.
said.
I know, but we had glossed over it really fast for the Gilligan and Marianne thing.
Gilligan's Island is a solid TV show.
It is, but the truck's important because they use it to drive back to the city later.
Blah 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 blah. So now we're at the crime factory,
Back to the crime factory.
and Tatsu and Shredder are comparing notes.
Yes.
And then we cut back to the house,
Yep.
and we have a turtle training montage, a light turtle training montage,
We do,
and
and
then we
then
cut, and then we're in April's kitchen, and Casey Jones is cutting vegetables with Leo's sword.
yeah, doing using what they have
Yep.
to their advantage.
We see Leo meditating, and he gets a glimpse of Splinter,
Yep.
and he's like, comes in and he goes, "Splinter's alive," and they're like, "Yeah, we believe Splinter's alive too," and he goes, "No, dude, I seen him,"
Yeah.
and they're like, "All right," and
Comes
so
in and messes
then
up their game of Monopoly.
yeah, and then so then they're around the fire, and they're like, "You better not have brought me here for nothing," and Mikey's like, "Chill, I brought marshmallows, dude.
Yeah. If Splinter doesn't show up, we can eat.
Yeah, this does not please Leo," but they end up connecting with Splinter, and the gist of it is you guys are ready to put an end to this, so stop being cowards and let's fight.
Yeah. Yeah. They get their advice from their dad.
And then we
Told they're
cut.
doing a good job.
Yep. And then we cut to the next day. April and Casey Jones are starting to get closer. And then the turtles interrupt and it's time to return. And I totally skipped over the beginning of the fight when they first get to the house and Casey Jones is eating the apple and he's fighting with April and he
Yeah.
sets up and the
The
bench
bench
swing
falls. The bench swing
falls.
falls. Yeah.
And I remember looking at that and being like, he looked so old when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I was doing the maths on it,
Yeah.
and I'm going, we're older than April, we're older than Casey Jones, we're older than Charles,
Don't say we're older than Stern.
we're right around Stern's age, I think.
Oh, okay. Now you're making me look this up. He was born in 36. So we were
Okay,
not
so
we were
he's
not older than Stern.
no, he's 10 years older than you are in this.
That's not cool.
He's yeah, because he's 54. Hey, hey, you're closer to Stern's age than April's age.
Casey Jones was 25.
You're closer to Stern's age than Casey Jones.
Hey.
You're you're almost 20 years older than Casey Jones.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You're a jerk.
Yeah, I am. Wow. Rude. So now we're back in the sewers, and that apparently that's where Danny lives now.
So after Danny's talk with Splinter, he is uh,
Keep going. Don't look at me.
what? What?
Oh, I was just making faces at myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought that's why you were laughing was you saw the faces I was making because I
No.
was listening to you and I forgot the video was on that you could see it also. So I'm seeing what weird things I could do with my face while listening to you, and it's like, oh yeah, Marshall can see me. So
um
after Danny's talk with Splinter,
yes, he is kind of disillusioned with the whole Foot Clan thing, and he's hiding out at the Ninja Turtles' old lair.
right? I kind of glossed over when Tatsu and Shredder were comparing notes. They talked about the fighting style of the turtles and the fact that Danny has gone missing.
Yes, yes. Also, we also glossed over the fact we've glossed over a lot in this movie, mostly because we're getting derailed.
Yeah,
But Splinter kind of tells Danny a little bit of his backstory,
yeah, he does
about how he came to America and all that.
all that stuff.
Yeah,
Do we get the whole
yeah.
full backstory right now, or does that come later?
I think that comes later. What do
Okay.
your notes say?
They catch Danny hiding out in the closet in the sewer.
Yeah, yeah, because they come home.
Yeah, they come
They
home
bring
and it's
they
like,
bring the truck back and it's raining, and they got the turtles in the all in the bed of the truck, just kind of hunkered down.
yep. And yeah, they go into the sewer, and Casey Jones is like, I'm not going to the sewer.
Yeah,
And then they're gonna spend the night in the sewer and then go take care of business tomorrow. And Casey Jones is like, what do you sleep in a sewer? No. Nuh-uh, uh-uh. No way,
Oh,
no how.
yep. We find out he's claustrophobic.
Let's find out he doesn't know what claustrophobic means.
We do.
First time I ever caught the joke there.
Yeah, yeah. I did. I noticed it last time I saw it
Yep,
at the theater. Um, Before that, I was like, oh,
completely lost.
yeah,
But Danny is looking at April's drawings of the turtles, and he's like, "Can I keep this one?" And she says, "Sure." So he does,
yeah,
and he folds it in half and sticks it in his back pocket. Casey Jones is like, "I'm sleeping in the truck."
yeah. You all can hang out in your sewer.
Yeah,
Forget you.
and then he panic rolls down the window.
Yeah,
He's like,
he
"Claustrophobic. I'm not claustrophobic."
realizes a little cramped space. Like, nope, opening this window. Whew.
Yep. But everyone falls asleep. Danny has a bad dream. He wakes up and leaves. Casey Jones notices and follows him. And we're back at the crime factory, except the
Yes,
fun side of it.
the fun factory.
Yeah. And Danny walks in and high fives some dude at the pool table.
Like, hey, I'm still here, right? Yeah, no one missed me. Uh,
Um, and then he goes back to Splinter.
yep,
And then this is where Splinter tells Danny all of his history about his Master Yoshi.
yep.
Master Yoshi's death and the love triangle, kind of. Wasn't really
Uh,
love triangle. Master
kind of.
Yoshi loved a woman, and the woman loved him, and Shredder, spoilers, was totes jelly
Yeah,
and killed them both and then cut off Splinter's ear.
yeah, yeah. They came to
After
America to
Splinter,
flee to flee Shredder's persecution.
yeah, and Shredder found him anyway, uh, killed both of them.
Yeah,
Splinter dive bombed Shredder's face and tried to gnaw his face off, like in that movie Face Off.
yeah, yeah. He just went all over him. Uh,
And then
clawed him
Shredder
up pretty good.
threw him to the ground and cut off his ear, and was like, "That's good enough."
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna make sure that rat's dead. I need a tetanus shot or a rabies shot or something.
Or
I gotta
both.
get fixed. This is bad.
Yeah, gotta go deal with
the
this.
the reason this all came up too is because Splinter saw the Dragon Doji um, symbol on Danny's bandana.
Yep.
He's like, that
And I
I know that symbol.
and I did not write down what Shredder's real name is.
Rokusaki.
Orokusaki. Yes. Good pull.
Thanks. I'm like, I could look it up, but it's in my head. Give me a second. There it is.
But yeah, Danny gets caught
Yeah. Yeah. He's
by
like,
by Shredder and Tatsu. They're like, "What are you doing here?" And he's like, Nothing." And they're like,
I
"You're
thought we
lying."
could
And
do whatever we wanted.
and he's like, No, no, I'm not." And Shredder's like, "You lied again." And he goes, "No, no, I didn't." He goes, "Stop lying."
I see why your dad yells at you, you little jerk.
You get kicked out of here too. And then Shredder somehow sees the drawing in his back pocket behind him and grabs it. And he's like, "Ah, turtles."
They're back.
Oh, yeah, that's what he says. He goes, "Ah, they're back."
Good job, kid.
And then they just leave Danny alone. It's like, dude, you're lucky you had that drawing or you'd be dead right now.
Yeah. Yeah. They were
I think,
preoccupied.
yeah,
It's like, yeah, you can do whatever you want, just don't talk to the giant rat.
I
Oh,
would
look,
get
turtles are
out of
back.
there. I would get out of there now and go into hiding because they are going to circle back to you, kid.
Yeah, yeah, they will circle back.
They
They gotta
will
clean
circle
up
back.
everything.
It's not just like, oh, good, they got the drawing and they're going to go deal with this and everything's going to be all honky donkey. No, you are in trouble. Um, but yes, then Casey Jones. Oh yeah, right before that, we see Casey Jones borrow some guy's uniform.
Yeah, Casey follows them all the way to the crime factory.
Yep, and then borrows a uniform from someone who's not paying attention.
Yep. And
Then
speaking of
Danny
not
gets
paying
caught,
attention, speaking of not paying attention, Danny's not paying attention.
and Danny gets grabbed.
He does.
And then Casey Jones unmasks himself. Like that's a good idea.
Yeah, he's like, "Shut up, kid. What are you doing back here?"
Yep. Oh, I was gonna say all foot on deck to get turtles now.
Yes.
Let's say all hands on deck, but all foot on deck. It's funny.
Yeah, all foot on deck.
And then Danny overhears Shredder say, "Hey, go kill the rat." And Dan's like, "We gotta go save the rat." And Casey Jones is like, "There's a rat?
Yeah, yeah, they're gonna kill
What is
Splinter. We gotta save him.
what does this mean?" And yeah, so the foot soldiers flood the sewer. Well, no, they don't. Bad choice of words there.
They swarm the sewer?
Swarm the sewer, and
Yeah.
nobody's there, and they're like, "What?"
Where are they?
And then, "What?"
Oh,
And then
where
the
the Foot
turtles,
Clan?
"We're gonna get those turtles, what?" And then the turtles do something with the pipes and shoot steam out and flood the place with hot boiling steam, right?
Yes, yes. They opened the so New York heating and stuff runs on steam boilers a lot. That's why you see steam coming out the steam vents for the release of steam in different buildings. So they have access to one of the steam lines that they open up, and that's why it fills up with steam.
Awesome. That's cool too.
Yes. So they get it all steamy, and then they jump the foot guys
Yep. And then they're fighting.
because they can't see in the dark. The foot, the turtles can. I don't know if they really can,
And then
but
they
they're
they
just aware
release,
enough.
right. And then we cut to Casey Jones and they free the Splinter. Nope,
Yeah.
they already freed him. But they come Casey Jones and Tatsu come face to face with each other. And Casey Jones blocks a few shots with his face.
He does.
And then he finds a golf club
He does indeed.
and he hits Tatsu in the face with the golf club.
Yells 4, does his Happy Gilmore swing, and smack. He does not do any
And
of those things. He just swings at him.
yep. Yep. And then he goes, I'll never call golf a dull game again. And me and Rachel looked at each other and both went, golf is still stupid.
True, but the clubs are useful.
Clubs are useful. And
They're
hitting the ball
whalum.
is fun. Hitting the ball really, really hard and really far is fun. Driving is fun. It's the
Yeah,
rest of it that's like, oh,
the putting.
the walking. Yeah.
We get a golf cart.
Yeah, the putting.
You know what's all putting?
Miniature golf.
Yes,
But you
but
know what?
they make it fun with the distractions.
And the obstacles. And the fact that you can see the hole at your first swing.
Yes.
Where am I hitting 400 yards that way? Huh. Okay. What do you do? It just takes. Anyway, enough about golf. We're not a golf podcast. So they
Not
free
yet.
Splinter. Splinter starts talking some sense into the kids.
Yeah,
And Sam Rockwell, boy, is he loyal to the foot.
he is.
And then
Yeah.
Danny and Casey are like, we're taking this rat and we're leaving.
Sam Rockwell's like, "That's a weird sentence. I'm just gonna let you do it."
And they do.
Yeah.
And now, let's see. The turtles and the foot soldiers are out of the sewers, working their way to the rooftops. I wonder if this is where the final showdown will happen.
It might be.
So they're on the rooftop. They're fighting, and then Shredder enters the fight. And he's not wearing a cape.
No, he's not. He is ready to go. He's probably was listening in on the
The everything.
no, no. He's up there. He's ready to fight. He's ready to get the turtles.
Yep. And the turtles go one at a time and get quickly dealt with.
Yep. It's like I got this, guys. Oh
And
no.
around this time, Casey Jones shows up, and it seems all the kids from the sewers, all the sewer kids followed him.
Yeah, they're like the future of our livelihood depends on this battle. Let's go see what's going on.
Yeah. And
'Cause
then the turtles are like, well, we can't beat them one on one, so let's all four get together and attack. So they do.
pull a Ghostbuster. Get him.
Yep.
Action.
And then we see some.
Pull a Lucius.
Oh no.
Get him. That's the best plan ever. Just jump him.
Yep. And
Definitely
then
doesn't end
lose.
badly.
And then lose a limb. But JC Jones, Casey Jones notices some foot soldiers getting ready to go up to the roof to help Shredder out, and he's like, "Ooh, leftovers."
Yeah.
So instead of going and dealing with them right away, he decides it's a great idea to go steal a garbage truck and take out a fire escape.
Yeah.
'Cause that's
And that is
better.
fantastic.
Great.
And these foot soldiers fall to their doom.
Yep. But Shredder's beating the turtles up pretty good, and they pin down. Was it Leonardo they pin?
Yeah.
And he's like, "Throw your weapons,
Or he dies.
or I skewer him, and we have turtle soup." So they throw their weapons.
You can feed the whole Foot Clan with you guys.
Yeah. And he's like, haha, fools. I'm not going to honor it. I'm going to kill him, and then I'm going to kill all of you.
Because because I'm a jerk.
But we see when they throw the weapons that one of Mikey's nunchucks hits and lands on the top rung of the fire escape. I
Yeah.
wonder if that'll come back. Oh,
Yeah.
here it does. Right here. Right
But
here.
yeah,
Watch.
well, Shredder starts monologuing too. He's like, "Man, you guys could have probably defeated me if I just took out one of you with the three of you, but now you have to watch him die and the rest of you die. So,
Yeah.
fools, you need to
And then
know when to
Splinter
sacrifice."
Yep. Yeah, when to sacrifice one of your own. And then Splinter shows up just in the nick of time and
With a
calls
whoosh.
Shredder with a whoosh and calls Shredder by his actual name.
Roku Saki.
Yes, he calls him Orokusaki and very long-windedly tells him who he is.
Yeah. And this is where we get Shredder removing his mask.
And we can see that Shredder is in fact Orokusaki.
He's got the rat scars on his face.
He does all of the rat scars.
Yep. And he's like, "Your ear, it's you." He's like, "Yeah, you killed my master, Hamato Yoshi.
Yes.
Jerk."
And he's like, "Now I'm gonna finish what I started with your ear." And it's like, if you weren't dumb, you would have just like, oh, got the rat.
You remember that rat.
Yeah. And so he charges.
Yeah.
and and Splinter just kind of sidesteps and uses the nunchuck and flips him over, and he's hanging off the building
Yep.
by his little spear thingy and the nunchuck, and then they're talking more, and Splinter's
Splinter's jacked.
yeah, I
He's
know.
got he's got some strength on him.
You know, not once did I ever think about it until you just said it. And it's like, yeah, this dude's holding a full-grown man with a can opener on his head over the side of a building
With a pair of nunchucks
with a
wrapped
pair of
around a
nunchucks.
spear.
Yeah,
He's just holding it like this.
yep. And then he's lecturing him.
Yeah.
And then Shredder uses this opportunity to throw a knife, and Splinter catches it, which causes the nunchucks to release, and we
Yep.
get a really cool fall into the garbage
Yeah.
truck. And I had a problem with this part, and Rachel was confused as to why I had a problem with this part because he's in the back of the garbage truck, right?
Yeah.
And then Casey Jones hits compact.
He does. He clearly says it was an accident. He goes, "Oops."
Oops. Yeah. But like I run a garbage truck for work, so I know what's gonna happen next.
Yeah.
Or what potentially could happen next.
Yeah. He gets compacted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
That was the
bad.
point.
The cops are coming,
And the leader of the crime organization fell into the garbage truck and it accidentally turned on.
and now he's an itty bitty little cube.
Yeah.
That's horrifying.
Yeah.
You don't have a problem with that?
I laugh every time, so no.
I was just like, that it never struck me like the gravity of what was happening there. Like, no, he's crushing him to death slowly.
Yeah. I mean, and not to bury the lead, but the second movie starts with them, well, the shredder died. What are we gonna do now? I don't know.
Fair, okay. I just, man, and the cops get there quick and start just arresting everybody.
Yeah, Danny called them.
Well, duh. And then Danny gives yeah, so the cops get there. Danny's running over to his dad because he remembers what Splinter said. On his way, he gives April a 20 and is like, "Trust me, I owe you this." And she's like, $20 bill. I was missing that, I
He's
guess.
like, "Oh,
I
nice."
guess that's the implication there.
Yeah.
And then Danny tells his dad that it's Dan now.
Dan.
Whatever. Okay, cool. They hug
Yeah.
and he's like, "No, it's fine. I'm fine. It's all fine. You don't have to worry anymore." And he's like, "Except for the fact that you like a huge rap sheet right now. You're in so much trouble with the cops. Other than
Yeah.
that, yeah, you're good."
Yeah, let's get you out of here.
And then the
Maybe
police
with
chief
all
is
the
talking.
arrests, they won't focus on you.
Yeah. And then the police chief is talking to Sam Rockwell and is like, "I want to know anything and everything." And Sam Rockwell's like, "Did you catch what he says here?"
No.
He goes, "Everything you need to know is in the East warehouse of Lairdman Boulevard,"
Yep.
which is a nod to Eastman and Laird, the creators of the Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
And I think that's enough to get them all off the hook.
It's enough to get
No,
them all off the hook.
they're going to show up and they're gonna be like, "Oh, we have so many charges to throw at these kids."
Yeah. Sam Rockwell's gonna make a deal.
They're all going to try to cut a deal.
Yeah.
Lots of community service.
They're all minors.
Yeah. Charles negotiates with April. Negotiates with April. April makes some demands to come back to work.
Yeah.
Totally glossed over that too. Anyway, and then April and
The
Casey
the
Jones.
the the whole scene where Casey Jones says, "Oh, by the way, Charles called, you're fired."
Yeah, I just saved you a 4 mile walk, 8 miles round trip.
Yeah, you don't have to call your boss. You're fired.
Yeah, great. Which he did end up helping her out because if she doesn't know she's fired, then Charles can just pretend he never called.
True.
Anyway, Casey Jones and April are bickering, and then they kiss. She's like, "Shut up and kiss me," and he's like, "Okie dokie." And then Splinter says "Cowabunga," and we roll credits.
Yeah, cowabunga.
I think I made it funny. Ah ha ha. Yeah, good for you, dude.
I made a
And
fun.
that was the Mutant, the Ninja, and the Turtles.
Yep, and you get the song at the end. Turtle power.
Yep.
I don't think I said L right.
Marshall,
Yeah,
what are your final thoughts?
I love this movie. I think it's great. It's it's cheesy and ridiculous sometimes, but it's still a lot of fun. The dark grittiness that was very was what they were going for, and played really well when I was younger. And it doesn't feel as gritty. It feels a little more campy than gritty in spots, but it's still fun. I still had a blast. It's I don't know if nostalgia is carrying most of the weight of this, because like we've mentioned several times, we watched this so much,
We did.
but I had a lot of fun watching it. I always have a lot of fun watching it, and I'll keep watching it. It's on my rotation. It's like, hey, let's put on Ninja Turtles. So yeah. What about you?
Um, so much fun. This was a great pick. I enjoyed it. I think I enjoyed it more now as an adult as I did the last time I watched. I think I watched it as an adult. Uh, probably 20 years ago. I think was
Yeah,
the last time I saw it. 19, 18, 19. I think that's how old I was the last time I watched it. I think I did. I think I was bored at my apartment and threw on the trilogy.
nice.
And but after that, yeah, before that, it was when we were kids. Um, I haven't
Well,
seen a lot of the new Ninja Turtle movies. They just haven't really appealed to me.
that's fair.
I think because they CGI'd them, they've CGI'd them in all the other ones, haven't they?
We
Like there was the one they looked like Shrek.
Yeah, so they've done so these they did these 3 live action movies, and then everything else they've done up until Michael Bay took over was animated movies or shows. Michael Bay's like, "We're gonna do live action again," so but except they CG'd all the turtles, they didn't do suits or anything, and they're huge.
Yeah, and it just they all look like yeah. It didn't. I don't know. I think they should. I think they need to revisit Ninja Turtles, do some kind of movie remake.
Yeah. Well, they did
But
one
go
recently.
Was it any good?
Uh, Jacob really liked it. I haven't seen it yet.
Okay.
And there's a show based on it too. It's Mutants Mayhem. It's the one where they actually feel like teenagers.
Okay. Yeah, and that cool art style because I like the show.
Yeah, I don't
Finley liked the show.
you may have seen the trailer for it, but the trailer starts with them filming, them throwing ninja stars at a, watermelon,
Yeah,
just
that sounds
just
anyway.
being kids.
Yeah, I
So,
don't know. I think they really hit the tone of the Ninja Turtles with these 3 movies, and with this one particularly.
yeah,
It um except for yeah, I mean, they could young up the turtles a little bit more, but as far as overall,
yeah,
and then the next turtle series they try to do, I think they need to watch these movies first
yeah,
to get an idea on where to go. But yeah, like I said, loved these movies, had so much fun with this one. Uh, I wanted to. We thought about watching it with Finley, but I didn't remember exactly how scary it was or how dark it was. So I wanted to make sure that it was going to be okay for him, and he wasn't
yeah.
really interested. But I think now that I've seen it, I think we'll watch it again with him and introduce him to the trilogy.
It's a good idea.
But yeah, I think that wraps up our final thoughts.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I like this one, a lot. Now, before we jump on to what's next, we talked about this at the beginning. We'll do if anybody's curious, the Firefly update was the hey, we mentioned the Firefly update before. We're just they're revisiting the show except animated this time.
Yeah,
That way they can
wreck
work in
it.
the no. That way they can work in the area between the show and the movie. Um, they can bring back um, beloved characters that aren't around after the movie, and just kind of see where things go.
I'm not excited for it.
It would be cool to have a live action cast back again for some episodes, but you're missing people. It wouldn't feel right, I don't think. So I don't know.
I'm not. I'm not,
I think it'll be fun.
I'm not
So
excited for it.
we'll have to see.
Yeah, I'm not here for it. Sorry.
That's okay.
Not for me.
It's a lot of
I'm
people.
not even sure I'm gonna give it a chance yet.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm, I'm not even sure. I'm thinking I might just because I got to a point of where I'm like, Firefly was perfect, and it's been so long now that let's just let it be what it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's the update on Firefly.
Yep. That's the Firefly update.
Yep. Thanks, Marshall.
You're welcome. But now it's time to say goodbye to all the family. Anyway, it's time for what's next.
Yes, it is. And season 3 has been blockbuster after blockbuster after blockbuster until now.
Okay.
The movie I'm picking next is not technically a blockbuster.
Oh,
It was a moderate commercial success, but it is also considered one of the most influential movies in pop culture.
okay.
And since we haven't done a Bill Murray movie since season 1, we're going to watch the same Bill Murray movie over and over and over and over again with Groundhog Day.
Okay. That's fantastic. Yeah, I guess it wasn't a blockbuster per se.
No, but it is one of the most influential movies in pop culture even still.
Yeah.
So, that's good enough for me to count it.
Okay. Well,
You don't end it, so I don't know what you're doing.
yeah, no, no. I was just like, do I just say something? What do I do? Where?
Nope, that's gonna
Where?
wrap us up for today. So we
Yeah, it
wanna
is.
say thank you to everyone who joined us for this adventure through the sewers with the turtles. We look forward to you joining us, next time as we watch the same day over and over and over again with Groundhog Day. If you'd like to reach out to us, you can do so. WatchItBroPodcast@gmail.com. We are on the X, formerly known as Twitter, at WatchItBroPod, Facebook, and Instagram under that same handle. Our intro and outro music is provided by my lovely wife, that intro being Blue, that outro being Orlando. And as always, thank you for watching.